The sad life of Emily. Emily had always been a lonely person. She grew up in a small town where everyone knew each other, yet no one really knew her. Her parents were always working, leaving Emily to fend for herself. She spent most of her childhood watching TV and playing video games. She never had any friends and was often bullied in school. As she grew older, Emily became more and more withdrawn. She stopped going to school and rarely left her house. Her parents didn't seem to care, and were often too busy to even notice. Emily felt like she was invisible. One day, Emily's parents died in a car accident. She was devastated. She had never felt so alone in her life. She had no one to turn to and no one to talk to. She spent most of her time in her room, crying and wishing that things were different. Years went by, and Emily's life didn't get any better. She struggled with depression and anxiety, and found it hard to connect with people. She tried going to therapy, but it didn't seem to help. She felt like no one understood her. Eventually, Emily moved to a new city, hoping to start fresh. But things didn't get any better. She still felt alone and struggled to make friends. She spent most of her time in her apartment, watching TV and scrolling through social media. She felt like a failure. As Emily approached her 40th birthday, she realized that her life was passing her by. She had no friends, no family, and no real purpose. She felt like she had wasted her life. She decided to make a change. Emily started volunteering at a local animal shelter. She found that she loved working with animals and it gave her a sense of purpose. She also started attending a support group for people with depression and anxiety. She finally felt like she had found a community where she belonged. Emily's life didn't magically become perfect, but it did get better. She still struggled with her mental health, but she had found ways to cope. She had made friends and found a purpose. She realized that it was never too late to start over and create a life worth living. Emily's story is a reminder that life can be hard and lonely, but it's never too late to make a change. With support and determination, anyone can overcome their struggles and find happiness.